All right, well, good afternoon, everybody. This is your hobbling host. I'm able to walk at least. But coming to my liking and loving of this country, there's something going on in New York that has brought a big no no to me. Now, this guy, Zohran Mamdani, which is a very, very heavy communist that's been really, really close to being the mayor of one of the largest cities in this country. I'm going to play verbatim. It's a 1 minute and 43 clip of an Instagram slash Twitter post that he put. And I'm trying to spread the word because I have a few people from New York that are actually subscribed, which I appreciate. But this guy's making some really deep headlines of getting really close to winning. And he looks and seems to be going up against the incumbent of Mayor Eric Adams. And Eric Adams he's a tough cookie too. He is a Democratic guy, but he's also, I guess you could say, common sense to a point. But I really, really would like to get this out to as many people as possible, especially in New York. I know he's big news, and let's hear what he has to say.
What the purpose is about this entire project, it's not simply to raise class consciousness, but to win socialism. And obviously raising class consciousness is a critical part of that. But making sure that we have candidates that both understand that and are willing to put that forward at every which moment that they have, at every which opportunity that they are given. We have to continue to elect more socialists. And we have to ensure that we are unapologetic about our socialism.
Now, look. He says socialism like it's no big deal. We're talking about state-run grocery stores, and he said it verbatim not long ago. Actually, it was this interview here. I'm going to leave this in the description box. But he wants to tax and get rid of billionaires, and he wants to tax white neighborhoods extra hard. It's very interesting that anybody would even vote this way, but let's continue.
Also other issues that we firmly believe in, whether it's BDS, right, or whether it's the end goal of seizing the means of production, where we do not have the same level of support at this very moment. And what I want to say is that it is critical that in the way that we organize, in the way that we set up our work and our priorities, that we do not leave any one issue for the other, that we do not meet a moment and only look at what people are ready for, but that we are doing both of these things in tandem. Because it is critical for us to both meet people where they're at and to also organize for what is correct and for what is right, and to ensure that over time we can bring people to that issue. The ramifications of victory here is the difference between life and death for so many of our brothers, sisters, and family beyond the binary across this borough of Queens. It's the difference between having cash bail anymore or not. It's the difference between having sex work be decriminalized and not. And with every battle that we fight as socialists, we need to remember what the stakes are and ground ourselves in them and why those stakes are important and critical to us as individuals.
Now, the big problem that I wanted to bring apart is between California and Minnesota. They have a Muslim and very, very heavy Islamic culture up there. And this country wasn't built upon that. And I really don't want to see New York fall to a dramatic, just ugly situation like this. New York has problems as it is, and I don't want to see it either. But like I said, I'm here to try to get the word out. This guy is very dangerous. New York has turned into a very dangerous place, but this would make it even worse. And all I can say is, last day of June, hopefully somebody in New York knows, and please pass the word out this guy's not good. Y'all have a good day.